The inflation in the economy of Nigeria is seriously affecting everyone, and everyone in Nigeria wants the perfect idea that the government can use to greatly mitigate the effects of the removal of petrol subsidy on Nigerians. Now, this is my idea. The federal government of Nigeria should please consult with the executives of the Central Bank of Nigeria and give them the necessary logistic support to print and design very simple discount cards like this. Discount cards that will be sold to the public in every state of the country at a very subsidized rate, and that shall serve as a medium of exchange for payments of goods and services. Now, it shall also serve like a check that designated banks can collect from the discount card holders in order to give him or her the equivalent amount of money that the discount card is worth. Now, by selling these discount cards to the public at a very subsidized rate, I mean to say that if a discount card is worth 2,000 naira, it shall be sold to the public for half the amount that the discount card is worth, which is 1,000 naira only. In other words, the government takes full responsibility for payment of half the amount that these discount cards are worth, while we, the public, pays for half the remaining amounts that these discount cards are worth. And so, if the government can consider to adopt this process, it will definitely help to ensure that the cost of goods and services, foodstuffs, water, transportation, electricity payment, and so on becomes very affordable to everyone in the country. Everyone will be able to afford to pay for goods and services. This is an intervention that is favorable and accessible to everyone, irrespective of your social class or social status. One thing we need to understand is that the removal of petrol subsidy in Nigeria did not only affect transportation, it also inflated the cost of goods and services in the market. So when you talk about providing buses in the cities to convey people from one place to another, it's a good one. That's a good one, yes. But what about those people in the rural areas? Those people in the villages? What about those people in riverine areas? Those people living in non-motorable areas? How will the buses get there? How will they be beneficiaries of that intervention? So if the government could kindly consider adopting this process that I have just offered, I think it will go a long way in helping to reduce the cost of goods and services in the market. It's like using one stone to kill several birds. At this point, I'm sure most of you watching me might have questions to ask me for clarifications based on the nature of leaders we have in this country. Of course, I already know it, and I have an answer to that question. All the same, I need you to survive, and I love you. See ya.